guys, welcome back into Tekkit. As you can see, I now have pipes running everywhere. I found out... Sorry, excuse me for a second. Okay. I've ran pipes because I got tired of everything crashing and not working. Just as you can see, they're bouncing back because I just signed out. Ironically, these ones always seem to work. The ones going out, but the return lines never work. So I've left the return lines okay. Who cares? Just reconnect them all, make sure they're all still working. Those two don't do anything at the moment. Repipe that one. Now, the benefit of having them there and not working and still having that insertion pipe on there is when it bounces back, the insertion pipe will actually send it backwards through these pipes, which is really handy. It's actually literally running out of power, that's why it's doing that. See? So, I'm making rubber, and I'll show for the people who don't at this point know what a rubber tree looks like. I will show you what a rubber tree looks like. But we'll do that later. So, I've been having a problem, and I'm kind of wanting to demonstrate to you guys. So we're running these two machines, as you can see, overclocked, upgraded for storage. I'll go over it, right? As well as go over why every chest in here is now an alchemical one. That's important. I mean, because look at this. That's just awesome. So as usual, the sun is going down, so you gotta give me a minute. But I'll show you what happened on the roof. Other than a gigantic mess of pipes. And yes, I piped it all the way from the quarry. However, the power is still wireless because the power, as once again, will not disconnect. We're not going to go over there this episode because every time I go over there, as I was posting on Facebook, the lag gets ridiculous. So, I need to build a filler and fill the first quarry, which has finished by now. As you can see, we got a lot more of these. And these ones are dark gray. That's right. We've built dark matter ones. And now I've left the rest because we have to upgrade them so I can show you how to do it. We also have some upgraded relays too. All the relays on this particular unit are fully loaded to the second level. So we're going to rebuild them and put them on the third. But we need red matter first, which I need bigger arrays. So let's go inside before we get mauled. Okay. And now we're going to punish this system. So right now, it's not doing anything. It's done. Right? So let's put this back in here. It should be able to handle that. It's because I had it out. Oh wait, no, that's only one, right? One. No, it's two. Okay, it should be able to handle it. It's because I had one of the battery packs out when I started it. Alright, let's punish it. So, it'll take a minute to get that pump back up to full, but can you see the ore just shooting in? And that, I don't know why, but all my blocks are glitching. As you can see, all these cobble are actually going to the jewels chest, but no cobble. So, I'll keep one. So, we got our red matter in this one. Yeah, I know we got it in this little one. I keep giving it jewels to just speed it up. We got diamonds in this one. And in our other one, dark matter, which we got tons of, so I can show you how to upgrade those. But right now, we're not doing that. Right now, we're going to deal with electricity. So as this gets going, we'll sleep the night. And I'll show you what's going on in the power plant. Now, this is the first time I've ever actually tested this since I've upgraded it. And we'll show you how to do it. And at first, when I was building the panels, I went, this is ridiculous. I'm giving all kinds of crap. And this is just a low voltage one, let alone a high voltage. I calculated it. You know how many generators it said I would need? I think my math's off. Because it said 4,096 to build one high voltage. If that's the case, I want a high voltage, because holy Jesus, that better produce some power. So, I've since moved our windmills because they weren't getting any wind in the middle here, so I moved them all on top, spread them out. Worked pretty good. Then I also put up 3 low voltage. These 3 low voltage are expensive as hell. And I really hope they don't ever fall off this tower. Good thing Minecraft physics doesn't work. So, those have managed to knock my draw from having all 4 of those on with the quarry just to these 2 and this one just pulsing. This one will occasionally pulse to fill in the slack, but not really. As you can see, with all those machines running, we are actually draining the power out of this. So, it's a very power-hungry system. You can watch them pulse up here. I'm getting tired of running out. Oh, yes, I will show you that as well. Our automatic fueling. I got tired of manually putting 64 blocks in, so it just does for me anyways. Run off an energy condenser. Oh, and we're actually gaining fuel. We're producing fuel while using it at max capacity, which is awesome. Zombie. We only got the 2 energy collectors up here, and then there's a relay in there. But and then you can watch our piping. See? Like, why did it show 2? Shouldn't. They should never come up here. There's all the wiring for that's in the house. Or piping, sorry. As you can see, it's all coming out. It's awesome. The only thing not running is the compressor. See, so you have the macerator input running around the outside of the house, and then the furnace input goes up and over. Right. And now, I've never run pipes like this, so for all the people who don't know how I can run pipes side by side, if you notice one's cobble, one's stone, one's cobble, and it keeps that pattern, and then all the gold pipes are separate, are on their own, nothing's touching them, because they'll actually connect a cobble and a stone pipe. So, that's how it kind of works. What I could do is, if you wanted to run them side by side and had to change it for whatever reason, you could run an iron pipe and tell the iron pipes to keep them going straight, so that anything that enters them goes in out front, and then it would bypass them. But that'd be a lot of iron pipe and a lot of wrench work. So, we don't want to do that. Anyways, let's go back inside. Well, actually, let's go in here. See, we know all the machines are running because all the pipes have stuff going through. So, as you can see, we're starting to lose power. That solar array actually impresses me. It is more than worth it. Except for once night hits. Yeah. That system just cripples and it just goes downhill. Oh, the machine's stalling. Is it the furnace? Oh, it is too. Must be the power draw beside it. Come on. We'll keep that out while it regains some power. Come on, machine. As you can see, the compressor's the only one not getting any work. Let's get this work. Ah, we have some work for it. The piping takes considerably longer to get there. So, we're running all 4 machines and the quarry. I did not shut it off. These machines are overclocked, and we're still producing, so that's pretty darn impressive. Now, as you can see, this one's starting to drain, so I'm going to pull this out. I need to put the power upgrades back in it, but I need them for this at the moment. So as you can see, with only 2 overclocks, we're starting to lose power. So generally, all around, we're having problems with producing stuff. Now, because we want to try out our new machinery, we're going to shut this off. Off. We'll let the furnace finish what it's doing, but that'll be the end. Okay, and there is a reason why. I was going to cover the solar array at the moment, but first we're going to cover a thing that'll make drive your production up and your EU cost, but not horribly, because we won't be out to lunch, so to speak. Now, remember when I told you to make that double macerator? There was a reason. We're going to build a rotary macerator today, and we're also going to build an induction furnace. So we gotta wait for the furnace to finish. I have a plan for the macerator, and we're actually going to make it so that it will always draw power, except for it will never lose its RPM. So basically how rotary macerator works is it spins up as you produce, and as you produce, it will then, essentially, it goes faster. It goes way faster than this machine without overclocks, but you have to keep the RPM up. Bugger. Oh, what is this? I forgot I don't have anything in there. So, what we're going to do, I want to leave our current one alone. We won't touch it. So, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to grab an advanced machine block. I'll show you how to make one. A macerator. Okay, and we need refined iron, I believe. Yes, refined iron. So, and I like to build things in here just to keep them straight. So, got tons of refined iron. I've just basically been mining and filling. There we go. That is a rotary macerator, but we're not done because I have to show you how to make an advanced machine block. And it's not as easy as making a normal one, but you will need a normal one to build it. So, if you don't remember what a normal one is, here it is. Just refined iron in a square. Okay, and this is an advanced one. Oh, what's this? What's this? Okay. Advanced alloy, I think I've shown you how to make. I'm going to show it you just in case. And this will also show you how to make today. So, right now we have a machine block. I'll grab one. I think I have one. Yes, I do. So, here. Show you how to make one. So, you need a machine block. You need 2 advanced alloys. Now, that's really easy. You want 3 bronze. 1, 2, 3. 3 tin on the bottom. 2, 3. And 3 refined iron. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now when you actually put this in the crafting table. Sorry, my slow clicking method. That's the only problem with building them in here is it's really slow putting them. You'll get 2, which is perfect if you want to build 1 machine block. I would tell you to do this twice so that you get 2 metal ingots. No, I did not mean to take that. And then you just throw them in a compressor and let it do its work. So that'll cycle for a bit because it doesn't have... Oh, it does have nothing here. Okay. So that's how you make that. Now, a carbon plate. You're going to need 2 of those. Sorry, guys. And then 2 advanced alloys. Okay. So to make a carbon plate, you're going to need coal dust. How do we get coal dust? Well, very simple. Take coal. And I believe you smelt it? Yes. And then you get... not ferrous oil. Okay. Sorry, you macerate it. I always confuse that. I have so much tree soda oil, and I have absolutely nothing that uses it. And I can't sacrifice it either because I have no EMC value. Okay, and then we got our little bit of coal dust. Now I'm going to let that run. Because I actually have some coal dust. Okay. And then what we do... No, I need more. Okay, I need that coal dust. Coal dust. I can't sacrifice it either because it doesn't have EMC. Come on, coal dust. Oh, it'll end up in the furnace. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to check why my phone keeps going nuts, and we'll be back in a second when I actually have the coal dust. So I'm going to stick that in there to let it go. So, be back in a moment. Alright guys, we're back, and I have the coal dust. So what I was saying earlier, I was building carbon plates, right? Okay, so you want to take your coal dust, put in a block, you get raw carbon fiber. And of course, I did not use enough. But basically what you do to get one of these is you take raw carbon fiber and put another one right below it. And it will give you carbon mesh. Now, carbon mesh does not work right off the bat. What you do is you take your carbon mesh, stick it in that compressor, and you'll come out with carbon plates. So, if I had another carbon mesh, I would do it. However, I don't really have one. So, and we're kind of running low on time. So, I'm trying to keep them under half an hour for you guys so that it's not crazy long and I'm not parting them all the time. So, let's build our advanced machine block. Put each piece in. And advanced machine block. Excuse me for a second. Hey! Be nice to my door. Jesus. Crazy monsters. Alright. So let's build a Rotary Macerator. Oh, that doesn't work. Rotary Macerator. Alright, guys. We're running about 18 minutes. Forgot to start the timer when I went in here. But. Oh, what did I see? Okay. So we got our new macerator. Now we're gonna hook it up. Now, there is something that we have to do to hook it up. What are you doing? Okay. Now, we're gonna take this one out. So, I want... What do I want? Sorry, give me a second. I'm processing, it's just not working. Okay. The machine block's in here. Oh, that's the macerator. Macerator, I want the machine block in here. Okay. Turf this over here. Okay, so I got an electric wrench. I'll show you how to build that. Another episode. Don't have time. Need a redstone engine. And I'm gonna put a lever on it. I don't know where, but I'm going to put one. Well, you don't need a redstone engine. You could just do it with a redstone torch, but I really don't want to. So, I'm gonna take this out. Oh, yes, and I changed out for marble flooring. Just thought marble was way more awesome. Okay, now I'm going to run this wiring up here. Yeah, up here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this engine here. I'm going to cut a hole in here and put the switch down. You don't actually have to do this. You can just put a torch under it if I remember correctly. But I'm picky. I want it to look like it actually has a reason to have power. Okay, then we're going to put our macerator right in here. Power's building. Okay, so it doesn't work that way. Okay, now, this will actually build power as it macerates. So we got it placed, and if I start producing stuff, you'll see what I mean. But first, let's find out why this won't power up. I'm just gonna build the torch now. Stick, I don't think I have any. Give me a stick. Yes, I need a stick. If this is the case, well then I guess we'll just leave it. Yeah, there we go. See, watch your speed build. Space. Now, there is the negative of having that on like that, is, yeah, you guessed it. You'll just constantly run like that. Not pretty. Let's actually turf the torch. Okay, and now I'll show you what's happening in here. See? Run out of power. No, I didn't think so. Build it that way. Ah, I can. Have power. I think if I put a switch down there, it would work too, but... So there you go. That's how you build your Rotary Macerator. And you can still overclock it. I don't know how long it'll last when it's overclocked like that. Because if it loses power, it's not going to work, right? But, as you see, the RPM is building. So, let's show you what it does once the RPM is built. Show you how fast things can macerate. By the way, I don't actually know because I've never actually used one. But the benefit is you can macerate 2 things at once rather than 1. Just don't have time to wait for you, but... Now it'll always show as on, but macerate. Oh, macerate. Look how fast it goes. Now I have a problem because it seems to be inserting stuff into the bottom slot, so I'll have to figure that one out. See how much faster it macerates? Right, I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous. And the RPM is still building. So, it's supposed to max out at 75, but because I've put overclockers in, if I take these out, 7,500. I'll take it up another 500, another 500, another 500. I don't think it can actually run it that fast, but... yeah. We're not quite out of time yet. Apparently I rushed it too much. But our furnace is about to get a load. And our furnace isn't capable of handling such a load. So, we need an induction furnace. An induction furnace does it by heat, essentially. So we need a regular furnace, copper, sheet block. So, we'll leave that for now, and we'll do that next episode. So, see you there. I'm gonna figure out that piping while I'm gone.